Copywriting is hard if you don't do what I'm about to show you. Well-written copy is an underrated skill in online business, and it's probably the most important skill that you can develop as an online business owner. Great copy is what causes your target audience to take action, whether that's to buy your book, buy your online course or digital product, or just to book a call with you. I'm talking about writing in a way that gets inside their head and causes them to think, I feel like this guy's reading my mind. Now, understand that I'm not a freelance copywriting expert, but I can tell you that I have attempted many times to write sales copy before trying to sell digital products and ended up getting zero results. I was trying to find the perfect sales copy formula, whether that's a 3-step, 5-step, 9-step, or 15-step formula that was magically going to sell my course. Understand that it's not so much about the formula because there are many different ways to write great sales pages. Great copy lies in understanding and taking the time to study your target audience's deepest desires, frustrations, beliefs, and interests. Once I understood that, sales copy became so much easier for me. The idea is to find those desires, beliefs, frustrations, interests, and challenges, copy them, and essentially paste them into your sales pages, social media posts, and emails that you send out. Once I did that, I was able to create a sales page that actually converted. Today, I'm going to share with you a few simple ways to find your target audience's biggest challenges, hopes, and dreams, capture them, and then apply them to your sales copy so that you can become a better copywriter today. Let's dive in. If you want to build a profitable online business that sells your knowledge, skills, or expertise on autopilot, I want to give you my free guide that breaks it down into 5 simple steps. This guide will teach you how to find your big profitable idea, identify the target audience that will actually buy it from you. It'll show you the best type of digital product to build and how much to sell it for, and I will show you how to sell on autopilot 24/7 without paying for ads. To get your guide, just go to profityourknowledge.com/guide, or there's a link in the description as well. Now, the first step to effective customer research is to create a document. Now, personally, I love Google Docs, but it doesn't really matter what tool you use. The most important thing is that it's easily accessible for you anytime, anywhere. So what we want to do is create a Google Doc, and we'll call it Customer Research. Now, this document is going to be home base. This is where everything that you find, whether it's conversations with people, scrolling on a blog post, watching a YouTube video, anything that relates to your core offer, you want to bring it on to this document. That's why you want it to be easily accessible. Once your document's ready, it's time to start digging. The goal is to look for both external and internal barriers that your audience could potentially have. For example, if you're a fitness instructor and your target audience's goal is to lose weight, that is considered an external barrier or goal that they have. To find the internal barriers, we just want to think, why? Why do they want to lose that weight? Is it so they can feel more sexy while they're walking on the beach? Maybe it's because they're battling some health issue where they actually need to lose the weight, otherwise they could die. Those are the internal barriers. Now, both are extremely important, but anytime you find an external barrier, which is kind of surface level, just ask yourself, why? Why is that important to this person? And that's how you're going to be able to find those internal barriers. So now we want to do some research, and 2 of the greatest platforms to do customer research on are YouTube and Amazon reviews. Now, for me, I teach people how to build online courses and an online business, and I know that one of the biggest books in my niche is the 4-Hour Work Week. So if we go onto Amazon and we type in 4-Hour Work Week, now this is a timeless book that's incredibly popular, and as you can see, there's over 16,000 reviews on this book. Now, when you're studying through Amazon book reviews, it's very tempting to go to 1-star or 5-star reviews, and there is some value in those, but I think that the most valuable reviews are the 3- and 4-star reviews. Those middle star reviews aren't going to be biased on either end of whether the book is great or whether it's a terrible book. They're going to share with you great information about how the book has helped them and what the book is missing, and those are all great things for you to copy and then paste into your document. Now, if we go onto YouTube, I can type in something like online course into the search bar. And scrolling down, I know that Sunny Lenarduzzi is a great person for me to go study because she has a huge community backing her. Now, when you click on a video that relates to your topic, you want to scroll down to the comment section. Now, with this comment alone, I can highlight this question and copy it. It says, I think your authenticity is what really hooks people. How do you think people can cultivate authenticity. And then what I'll do is I'll go over to my customer research document and I'll just paste it. Now, once you grab a handful of questions, challenges, and dreams, you can always highlight these and then clean them up afterwards. When you're using Amazon or YouTube, just think about the biggest creators or the biggest books in your niche or related to your target audience or topic. That will tell you what to search for, and then just take the time to go through the comments and reviews and see what you can pull out. Anything that you find interesting or valuable, put into your Google Doc. Another great tool to leverage is Facebook and Instagram. Social media platforms are awesome because it allows us to have conversations with people anytime from any part of the world. And the key to great customer research, other than looking at reviews and comments, is having genuine conversations with people. One of my favorite things to do on Facebook is go into different groups related to my offer. Most commonly, I work with coaches. So for me, I will go into a group like online coaches and consultants. Now, you will obviously have to find groups that relate to your offer, whether that's in relationships, health, business, whatever it is for you. But once you get a list of groups, go into their page and use this amazing button known as the search function in the group. Now, for someone like me, I could type in something like online course. And when you scroll down, you can see all these different comments from within this group from years ago, from months ago. And if I click on this person's post, I can see that she's actually promoting herself and her own knowledge. But what's great inside this post is that she's asking common questions that are great for me to put inside of my customer research. Now, the key with customer research is to look for gold. We want to look for those comments or posts or questions that people have where they actually say those internal challenges, limiting beliefs that they have. For example, that one comment that we found from Sunny's channel where he said, "How do you think people can cultivate authenticity?" What would be even better is if you found a comment that said, "How do people cultivate authenticity? I struggle to blank." When you can find those phrases that people are actually explaining the pain or the frustration or the dream that they have, copy that and paste it into your document. Because when you go to write your sales page or write your emails or social media posts where you want to attract the right kind of people, this customer research sheet will become your go-to resource that you can use anytime you need to extract some ideas. And what I even like to do is copy those responses from the customer research and paste it into my sales page. And with whatever section I'm writing in my sales copy, I will embed their specific words into the page. That's how you're able to cause that feeling inside of people where they think that you're reading their mind. Because if one person or a group of people are thinking the same exact thing, many other people are as well. And it's the way that people word things when they're just speaking from the heart that really makes it authentic. Now, probably the best tool that we can use for customer research is to have real conversations. Who do you know that's maybe struggling with a problem that's related to what you offer? For example, let's say that you want to help people build more lean muscle, and you're going to create a course around that that's going to walk people through the whole entire process step by step. Who do you know that would be willing to sit down and maybe talk about the challenges they have? Maybe a close friend who's been skinny their entire life. Maybe it's a family member. Regardless, connect with those people. And this is where you can leverage in-person conversations, a phone call, direct message on a social media platform like Facebook or Instagram. But talk with people and ask them these two questions. Number one, what is your biggest challenge related to insert your topic? And that's going to dig into the pain that these people are facing or the challenges, the roadblocks that they're facing as well. And number two, what is your biggest hope, dream, or wish related to insert your topic? And go as deep as you can with people by asking them, what else? Remember that this is just casual conversation. You're not selling these people anything. What you're going to do is collect all that information and put it into your Google document. Again, anything interesting from these people or that you get a natural sense inside of yourself of like, wow, that's a real challenge that you just shared with me about why they can't get any sleep because they're feeling anxiety about whatever their situation is. Now, if it's related to your topic or niche, get that information or the sentence that they said and put that into your document. By building up this document over time, you're going to start to notice a couple trends. Always be looking for the common thread that people keep bringing up. Once you find that, then you can build your product, course, tailor your offer to that specific situation. And that's going to be the core focus of your sales copy. And if you're not getting any responses with these questions, talking with people, move on to a different idea or just have more conversations. Now, once you have your document filled with pieces of copywriting gold, build out your sales page. And then what you want to do is create a system that brings hot, qualified leads to that sales page automatically. And that's exactly what I show you in that last lesson I did on my evergreen content strategy. So moving forward, before you build a sales page or any kind of copy, do customer research and take your time with it, because that is how you're going to create way better copy that actually sells. I'll see you in the next one.